North Korean leader Kim Jong Un blasted the U.S., Japan and South Korea at his end-of-year ruling party meeting. The alliance between the U.S., Japan and ROK has expanded into a nuclear military bloc for aggression, and the ROK has turned into an out-and-out anti-communist outpost of the U.S., he said. The North Korean Central News Agency said the meeting was held 23 to 27 December. This reality clearly shows to which direction we should advance and what we should do and how, KCNA reported early Sunday. It is normal for North Korean state media to report news a day or more after it happens. The official report also said, the concluding speech clarified the strategy for the toughest anti-U.S. counteraction to be launched aggressively by the DPRK for its long-term national interests and security. There was no mention of incoming U.S. President-elect Donald Trump or of Russian leader Vladimir Putin, who made a short visit to North Korea in 2024. Also, no mention was made of whether North Korea wants to acknowledge reports of its people attacking Ukraine. The style of the North Korean media report this year was different to previous versions. In past years, a big party meeting would result in daily reports. This time it's been quiet until a single report of the whole event. When Kim Jong Un first took over power in North Korea at the end of 2011, he resurrected the tradition of a New Year's address that his grandfather used to do. Recently he has not done that, and instead has presided over more regular meetings of the ruling Workers' Party of Korea twice a year.
대외 부문에서 당의 대외 전략적 구상과 의도에 맞게 조동적이고 공세적인 대외 활동으로 우리 혁명에 보다 유리한 대외적 국면을 마련해 나가기 위한 전략 전술적 과업들이 제시됐습니다. 미국은 반공을 변함없는 국시로 삼고 있는 가장 반동적인 국가적 실체이며 미일 한 동맹이 침략적인 핵군사 블록으로 팽창되고 대한민국이 미국의 철저한 반공 전초기지로 전락된 현실은 우리가 어떤 방향으로 나아가야 하며 무엇을 어떻게 교육을 줄 수 있게 고치고 교육 내용과 방법들을 보다 합리적으로 개선하는 실천적인 조치들이 강구되고 있으며 교육자 후비들을 전망성 있게 키우는 것과 함께 학생들을 위한 사회주의적 시책이 일관하게 집행되고 있는 것을 비롯하여 최근 연간 자부할 만한 질적 변화들도 가져왔지만 전반적인 교육 토대는 시대와 혁명의 요구에 부응하지 못하고 있다고 하시면서 교육 부문의 현 실태를 엄밀하게 분석하시고 교육 토대 강화를 위하여 당과 정부가 책임지고 국가적 힘을 투하하여 해결하여야 할 당면하고도 중장기적인 과업들을 천명하셔서 책임적인 노력과 줄기찬 분투로 임기의 마지막 해인 2025년을 우리 당 영도사의 가장 빛나는 자리를 차지하는 역사의 분수령으로 만들어야 한다고 말씀하셨습니다. 정 비서동지께서는 위대한 우리 국가의 전면적 부흥 발전을 위한 성스러운 애국 투쟁에 정 비서동지께서는 나라의 흥망을 좌우하고 사람들의 성장 발전에 중요한 작용을 하는 교육 사업은 마땅히 전 사회적인 관심사로 되어야 하며 오늘 우리 혁명 실천은 교육 지원 사업에 더욱 힘을 놓을 것을 요구하고 있다고 당과 혁명의 전도, 조국의 앞날을 진심으로 걱정하고 책임지려는 일꾼이라면 교육 문제 해결에 항상 주목을 돌리며 크든 작든 자기 소관으로 떠맡아 풀어나갈 줄 알아야 한다고 말씀하셨습니다. 정 비서동지께서는 교육진흥에서의 직책상 임무에 끝까지 충실할 전체 참가자들의 높은 정치적 자각과 비등된 열의 속에 자기의 책임적인 사업을 성과적으로 결석했습니다.
North Korean troops are suffering heavy losses in the fighting in Russia's Kursk region and facing logistical difficulties as a result of Ukrainian attacks, Ukraine's military intelligence said on Thursday. The intelligence agency known under its acronym GUR said Ukrainian strikes near Novoivanovka inflicted heavy casualties on North Korean units. It said North Korean troops also faced supply issues and even shortages of drinking water. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said earlier this week that 3,000 North Korean troops have been killed and wounded in the fighting in the Kursk region. It marked the first significant estimate by Ukraine of North Korean casualties several weeks after Kyiv announced that North Korea had sent 10,000 to 12,000 troops to Russia to help it in the almost 3-year war. The casualty disclosure came as the Biden administration was pressing to send as much military aid as possible to Ukraine before President-elect Donald Trump takes over in January. Ukrainian forces launched an incursion into the Kursk region in August, dealing a significant blow to Russia's prestige and forcing it to deploy some of its troops from eastern Ukraine, where they were pressing a slow-moving offensive. The Russian army has been able to reclaim some territory in the Kursk region from Ukrainian forces, but has failed to fully dislodge them. At the same time, Russia has sought to break Ukraine's resistance with waves of strikes with cruise missiles and drones against Ukraine's power grid and other infrastructure. The latest attack on Christmas morning involved 78 missiles and 106 drones striking power facilities, Ukraine's Air Force said. It claimed to have intercepted 59 missiles and 54 drones and jammed 52 other drones. On Thursday, Russia attacked Ukraine with 31 exploding drones. 20 were shot down and another 11 didn't reach their target due to jamming, the Ukrainian Air Force said. As part of the daily barrage, Russian forces also struck a central market in Nikopol in the Dnipropetrovsk region with a drone, wounding 8 people, according to local authorities. Russian President Vladimir Putin threatened Thursday that Russia could again hit Ukraine with the new Oreshnik hypersonic ballistic missile that was first used in a November 21st strike on the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. Speaking to reporters, Putin said Russia has just a few Oreshnik missiles, but added that it wouldn't hesitate to use them on Ukraine. We aren't in a rush to use them, because those are powerful weapons intended for certain tasks, he said. But we wouldn't exclude their use today or tomorrow if necessary. Putin said Russia has launched serial production of the new weapon and reaffirmed a plan to deploy some Oreshnik missiles to Russia's neighbor and ally Belarus. Belarus's authoritarian President Alexander Lukashenko told reporters Thursday that his country could host 10 or more. Ukraine struck back with drone strikes of its own. Ukraine's Center for Strategic Communications said the military struck a plant in Kamensk-Shakhtinsky in Russia's southern Rostov region that produces propellant for ballistic missiles. This strike is part of a comprehensive campaign to weaken the capabilities of the Russian armed forces to carry out terrorist attacks against Ukrainian civilians, it said in a statement.